So we have a young lady who is having an aneurysm, and this aneurysm has been treated with stent-assisted coiling 5 years back, and she did well with that. And then the lady again became symptomatic, so we just did a check angio. We saw that the aneurysm has regrown, so we are going to do a flow diverter to that stent-assisted coil segment, covering the neck of the aneurysm. Flow diverters are basically the stent with closed metal mesh, which will divert the flow and heal the aneurysm. They are one of the most advanced technology to be treating brain aneurysms. We will show you how to do a flow diverter. You can come here. So we have taken a Neuromax. Within that, we have taken a headway 21 with synchro, and we are pushing the assembly. So it's very tough question. So we have taken the loop off to help us with navigating the flow diverter. So very interesting technique. Table please. Table please. Mag. Alright. So you can see this two aneurysms which will treat it in 2015 or 2018. So you see this part is having the recurrence, which is significant. So it's very tricky case. So because we have closed the loop, so there is some stagnancy of the chromoplast. So try to go from here. This is much better. So we will go epicranial. So when you took a loop of the ascending straightened drop, the flow is restricted. So we will spend less time to basically take this energy here. So we are in the one. Give me a roll now. Perfect. vibration is better with F5. So, okay. Support here. So it's kind of tricky to straighten the balloon which is looped inside the aneurysm. So this is how it has to be done. You have to de-loop it, and I'm very well placed. Into that one, I have crossed the aneurysm out. Now go back to the plan. So what we did is we crossed the aneurysm with a 6-French neuromax, and then the cat, we crossed the aneurysm, and there was a loop into the microcatheter, we straightened, and now we will take a flow diaper inside the microcatheter and try to deploy and see how it behaves. Mag.
What's the microcatheter you have taken and wire and FT?
Sorry.
Can you just mention the microcatheter?
Yeah, we have used Neuromax, 6F Neuromax with the 88 ID, and this is a Cat 5 from Stryker. This is from Pennyberg. And we have this Headway 21, which is from Microbench, with a synchro wire, which is from Stryker. Now we will take a set Vista, 4x25, deploy it across the aneurysm. Can we have self Vista for 25? So our device we will open it now. This is a for the water from the valve. So self Vista for 25. So there can be various concepts. Some people think that you go put a stent and you want to put a flow diaper inside it, especially if it is a laser cut stent. Some people prefer to do a balloon angioplasty. But here, because this is 2015 stent, so I would assume that it has been anticoagulated, and I don't have to really do a balloon angioplasty. And in case it includes a scaffold for putting a device like a flow diverter, then we choose a braided stent. So you can put a braided stent and the flow diverter inside that at the same time. Or if you put a laser cut stent and there is a need to do a flow diverter, and if it is a recent, then you can do a balloon angioplasty. But because it's a 2015 case, so I will not do a plastic. Like this. We allow the fluid to pass. Heparin U.
Yes.
Can you give 1000 heparin U? Stop, go back. Yeah, program for that. Can you see the previous run? The IP? Go to the left. Okay. I think the visibility is much better here in the LIO. So we try to match the distal end of the Atlas stent that we put. So maybe add proximal, a couple of millimeter behind the stent when we start deploying to the piston fluid. Postara. Go. So now we are taking this flow diverter into the delivery catheter. Smooth. So we should ensure that everything is going smoothly with minimum friction. And if you have friction, you have to stop. You have to look at what is happening. You look at your the fluid that is running, and the size of the catheter that you will use compared to the size of device you're taking, because they are compatible with 17, 21, and 27 catheter. Different size of the devices, especially the Silkvista baby, you can take in a 17 catheter, and the other silk you can take in 21. Whereas there are other devices where you need 27, like bigger devices. So, Sparkler and so we're just pushing the flow diverter. You can see that the Cat 5 is sitting very stably. Which is important. This one. It's very important to have this. Come on. Hold the mic. So pretty good. So this is where we will start deploying. This will be a good position for us to start. In the micro, hold the ball just to release the wire. So very important step here. Roadmap out. So now because we have a stent as well as we have the coiled aneurysms there. So we have fairly a good idea that we are trying to open the stent. You see the stent is very beautifully opening. So play what is little bit. Yeah. So it's open now. You can zoom in so it's beautifully opening. Now you push it further. So you should go very slow and gentle. There's no hurry. Head off. So the stent is very well open and it is started exactly beyond the aneurysm. So we can reseat and redeploy it a little distally. What is the remote?
Yes, sir.
This is also fine. Sometime in a doctor's anatomy. stimulate again. Yeah, that's what we are doing. I'm trying to deploy to remove the stem this time. Yeah, that's okay. All right. Hold it, now hold it. So we go a little more distant now. Yeah. Happy?
Yes.
This is a better position. That's a better opening. So in this bend, we have to give a little time. You can save it now. Everything fine, Dr. Ramesh?
Yes, sir.
Dr. Ramesh is our expert anesthetist from the anesthesia side. Okay, this is perfectly fine. This time. Approach. So we have to pull back the cat fight technique. It's always a play of this thing. So now in the bend it's not open bar, so we will play with it a little bit. How you do. And you press it a little bit. So the anatomy is dropless, so you can have all those difficulties. So we have, yeah. So once you have received, then you give a little bit of push. And push the device and pull the microcatheter. That will help us. Yes. It's opening beautifully. You can see that siphon has been taken care of. So you have to have a lot of patience in such cases where there's a lot of tortuosity, and you should play around a little bit. So now you can see a beautiful opening. So it's important that you get a good support from the the catheter, the microcatheter, the intermediate catheter. So here you are trying to open it a little bit by just holding the device. A little bit. So try to release a little more and see how it feels. So still more okay. Try to release it and reduce the slide. Yeah, you will keep doing that. And we just keep doing it. It's quite a large siphon there. It's open already. Beautifully open. Absolutely.
Beautiful.
So we have deployed it completely. You can see very beautiful open. See this? Excellent. So we try to take our microcatheter. Understood. This is the beginning and this is the end of the flow diverter. Understood or not?
Yes. So you have deployed it beautiful in this tight siphon curve, which
Yeah.
is very difficult to treat. The complexity of the case, stent in a stent, and also in a tight carotid siphon.
And then we have taken this catheter for the massage, which will help the apposition even better. So now I will release the whole thing. So you can see the flow diameter here, very beautifully placed. Can you make out? Stop. So from here till here. So we pull the system down a little bit so the curve can be allowed to settle down. Okay. So when you are deploying flow diverter, especially in those multiple curves like S and all, you have to have patience and you have to play with the device a little bit because it's not like a laser cut stent or a braided stent. It's like multiple wires, they are interwoven on itself. So sometimes it's challenging to open. So you just take time, play with it, just push your microcatheter and then push the device and then pull back the microcatheter. Many types of maneuver you can do, and that will help us to open the stent well and oppose it to the valve. And we will see the angiogram. Hopefully we get a good diagnosis. Wow. This is beautiful. You can see the opposition, you can see the flow, and let's go on, we will see the stagnancy. How much we got? Epicranial. You can see the entire length of the corridor, which is single apos. So you don't see any aneurysm feeling now. Yes, so we go back to this angle. Ladder, you see this aneurysm feeling over here, and we will compare what we see now. Can we go to ladder? So this is the initial angiogram at 5:38 p.m. where we can see the recurrence into the aneurysm. And flow diverter takes time, but for us to understand what is the situation we are in, we can take a similar comparable run and see what's happening. Okay, you still see the flow in the aneurysm, but that's how a flow diverter works. It takes some time for the thrombosis to happen. You start seeing the stagnation. We go back a frame. Go back a frame. Next frame, next frame, next frame. Let's see the crescent shape. So that means the thrombosis will start forming. As we take an angiogram in 5 minutes, it will be more appreciable. So what we do now is we take out most of the excess here. So basically flow diverters are kind of stent with closed mesh which are placed across the neck of the aneurysm. So it dampens the flow. It is not supposed to close the flow immediately. It will dampen the flow inside the aneurysm, hence creating thrombosis. Over a period of time, the aneurysm gets thrombosed. So that's how the flow diverter works. It might take from instant thrombosis to about 3 to 6 months. And preferably we don't like instant thrombosis because the thrombosis might progress. So the results should be ideal when we say that you have got some stagnancy to the aneurysm in 5 to 15 to 13 minutes time, and let it progressively thrombose so that the body handles it much better. And mostly once you get a cure with flow diverter, it's a lifelong cure. So we will do a check angio and close it because we have done a good job with the flow diverter. And further we do imaging with a vaso-CT, but that is not for our interest in general public. But we can do a vaso-CT, we can see the position of the valve, and we can see how the aneurysm behaves and how the interaction of the stent with the vessel valve. So that is for us to understand. That we will follow it up, but not for us. The viewers. Can you please? Yeah. Now you can see the stagnancy has even further progressed in the last couple of minutes. That's how you can see that. In the capillary fed, you see the stagnancy. Epicranial. Right there. See? All right. So everything is fine, the brain looks great, the flow diverter is well opposed, and you get a stagnancy. This will stop here. So I thank my team. Here we have Parvati, Dr. Prasad, Gauri, and Dr. Ramesh, who is the chief of neuroanesthesia with us, and my friend Ahmad is here. So thank you very much for your valuable time and watching this video.